Modern consumer culture is designed to keep people wanting more. More upgrades, more convenience, more entertainment, more stimulation. And over time, many people begin consuming constantly without fully understanding why. Because consumption today is not only practical, it's emotional, psychological, and deeply connected to dopamine. Every notification, every advertisement, every new trend, every fast delivery quietly trains the brain to crave novelty and instant gratification. And eventually, many people stop consuming because they need something. They consume because it has become emotionally automatic.
Minimalist wealth. Minimalize your way to financial freedom. Modern life constantly stimulates attention. Phones, notifications, advertisements, social media, streaming platforms, online shopping. Everything competes for attention constantly. Many companies profit directly from keeping people emotionally engaged and consuming. Modern consumer culture is not passive. It is highly engineered. Algorithms study behavior. Advertisements target emotions. Platforms reward engagement. And over time, people become conditioned to seek constant stimulation. Silence feels uncomfortable. Waiting feels frustrating. Stillness feels unnatural. Consumption slowly becomes connected to emotional comfort. Buying something new creates anticipation, excitement, novelty, and novelty activates reward systems in the brain, which is why shopping can temporarily improve mood, even when the purchase itself is unnecessary. The emotional reward often happens before the product even arrives. People imagine improvement, transformation, status, comfort. And for a brief moment, the purchase feels emotionally meaningful. But the effect usually fades quickly. The excitement disappears. Then the brain searches for the next emotional reward. Another package, another upgrade, another purchase. And over time, many people begin consuming not because they truly need more, but because the cycle itself becomes emotionally addictive. Modern marketing rarely sells products alone. It sells identity, status, lifestyle, belonging. People are constantly told that buying certain things will make them more successful, more attractive, more confident, or more fulfilled. And eventually, many begin attaching self-worth to consumption. What they wear, what they drive, what they own, what they can display publicly. The problem is that identity built primarily around consumption becomes extremely unstable because trends constantly change, status constantly shifts, and external validation never fully satisfies emotional insecurity for very long. In the endless glow of phone screens, amidst crowded city life, and beneath the weight of luxury marketing, the promise of belonging is seductive. Yet, quietly, minimalist living emerges, a slow resistance to the noise. It challenges the restless cycle, invites introspection, and asks us to consider what truly anchors our sense of self. Because when identity comes from within, not from what we buy, resilience begins, calm and steady against the ever-changing tides of consumer culture. One of the biggest problems with consumer culture is that it constantly promises emotional fulfillment through external purchases. But many meaningful parts of life cannot be permanently purchased. Peace, purpose, connection, emotional stability, time freedom. And often, the more people chase fulfillment through consumption, the more emotionally dependent they become on temporary stimulation. Because consumption creates moments of pleasure, but not always lasting satisfaction. Which is why many people continue buying more while still feeling emotionally empty underneath.
One of the most powerful ways to step outside consumer culture is learning to become comfortable with less stimulation, less comparison, less impulse consumption, less emotional dependency on buying things. Because when people stop constantly chasing novelty, they often rediscover something modern life rarely encourages anymore: contentment, stillness, simplicity. And over time, many people realize they were never truly addicted to products. They were addicted to the emotional stimulation surrounding consumption. Modern consumer culture is incredibly effective at turning emotion into consumption. But real freedom often begins when people become more intentional about what they allow to control their attention, desires, and identity. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Minimalist Wealth for more content on wealth psychology, simple living, and long-term financial freedom. And remember, minimalize your way to financial freedom.